Hey, welcome to another episode of The Pastor and the Professor.
We're very glad that you're here. We're very happy, and we're happy that you're here. But truth be told, we've been having fun.
It took us 15 minutes to settle down to this.
I can hear our wives saying, "Fellas, boys, really, time's moving on.
Be more mature."
And also, maybe Andy has something to do other than listen to us tell stories.
He probably has all kinds of work to get done.
Well, exactly, right. But whatever, and here it is. It's us. We were not sure where to go because the next section is both really short or really long.
Yeah,
so you made a great executive decision. We're going to finish this little one, verse 24, and then we're going to do 25 as sort of a tease.
Yeah,
and said, okay, now, don't worry.
Yeah,
we can't just say that to people. Don't worry.
No,
don't. So that.
But they have to come back.
Right. That's it. Because obviously it's something we want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. That's our two verses.
Know, the folks that watch us, I do know you guys follow along in your scriptures, and and some of our hope is that you read ahead a little bit, and prepare.
Well, yes, right. And if they're reading the Lutheran Study Bible, they're looking at notes, and they might well be more prepared than we are. God bless them.
Which wouldn't take a lot.
Not much. Not much.
All right.
Okay. I'm still recovering from our.
Yes, you are.
From our before taping laughter. Okay, hit it. You. I'll get it together, and you.
So we have two
read.
verses. We're just going to start with the verse 24, chapter 6. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
Okay. So Jesus, after he talks about don't lay up treasures on earth, get the one in heaven, make sure your eye
clear.
Is, the eye of faith here. Right. Otherwise, if it isn't, you're pretty dark.
Dark as can be.
And then he says this one, no one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he'll be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. Now, when I was a kid, my King James Version did not say money.
What did it say? Oh, mammon.
Mammon.
Which is essentially the Greek word.
Which is more than money.
Yeah, right.
Possessions.
Yeah. Right. Because by itself, paper money, or nothing. Your bank statement online by itself is nothing, to get excited about. Translate that into something.
Right.
Oh, then I can understand.
Yeah.
But when we were getting ready, I said we were saying you can't serve two masters. Why would you want two masters? Because one master is already possibly a pain in the neck. If you
That's
have a
hard
master,
enough to follow.
Right. Who comes up with a new thing? Oh, we haven't ever done this, but by golly, we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want to serve two masters?
Yeah.
Interesting. So solve that question.
It's I'm trying to it's the person who's trying to appease two supervisors at work. And the supervisors are opposed to each other.
Yeah, there's no way they're together.
But
no way.
When I'm with him, I got to serve this one, but and now I got to get over here.
Yes.
And I got to serve this one, but they have two opposing visions for how work needs to be accomplished.
You've got the form creating, form filling, filing fanatic.
Oh.
Can I get more F sounds in there?
Yeah.
And when you're with him, you better have that stack of forms, and they are
in triplicate.
Perfect. Exactly.
Yep.
And they are.
And you agree. I'm glad we do this.
Right, because we cannot take a step forward without a triplicate form.
Yep.
Then the other guy is shooting from the hip. He's a cowboy who just says, hey, I had a new idea. Let's go with this.
Yeah.
Form,
and boy, do I like you, because you allow creativity.
Oh, yes.
This guy stifles me.
Right. Now, never let them meet with you in the middle. That would be a terrible thing.
And if this guy goes to this guy and says, I was talking to my friend Pete. He told me that you're really stifling him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, but Pete told me that it's just too hard to work with you. You're all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. You're chaos over there. Yeah. So I can see that.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're saying that if you have one master of an extreme, you kind of almost need another to have a little balance.
or have a little trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you said, but everybody has at least one master. Because I was going to go with, like, have no masters. But in essence,
There's no atheist.
Right.
And you said,
There's only a self-theist.
oh, which I loved.
Well,
You become your own God,
exactly
right?
the God of self.
Yeah.
You're it, which is the ancient promise. Oh, eat, and you'll be like God.
Yeah.
And sufficient, at least, a God unto yourself.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, isn't that part of the Mormon idea that when you die, you become kind of a mini God?
I think so. I don't know enough, and I don't
Yeah, I
remember.
don't either, but
That was a class we both took a while ago.
and it looked like this.
That was a sleeper. Do you know my first year of teaching at Concordia, my first winterim, I got through a Bible and New Testament the first fall, and I got handed what do we call it?
Comparative religion.
Something like that, and such as a winterim, in which our friends might know 3 weeks, 3 hours a day.
Yeah, yeah.
I had no material. I had nothing.
15 days worth of 3 hours.
Oh, my gosh. Every afternoon, I'm looking up, what do the Mormons believe? So my favorite line every morning was, current research indicates, which is, I looked this up yesterday. Oh, my
Current
heavens.
research
Yeah.
indicates.
I
Really
spent a lot
current.
I spent a lot of time at Lutherans because I had a little
Was there
glimpse of-
Google at the time?
No, gosh,
Yeah,
no. This
so
would
you
have
were
been
in-
96.
So you were in the World Religions book?
Remember
or,
that green book that we had?
Yeah, something in
Meyer
America.
something.
Church Bodies of America
Something like that.
or something like that? Yeah.
A book that the
Well,
dust
I was
would
just going to
about
say,
choke
I have
you.
that on my shelf,
I'm
and I
sure-
can.
Mine is under the cloud of dust on my shelf.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Someday I might read that, though.
it's always waiting. So we're going to have a master.
You are. Everybody has one.
Yes. And even though one might be your own self, you'll seek another. Because in the end, what do you want? You want God and money, because that's where it's going to end up. You want God and money, and you think you can love and serve both. And
You've
he's
tried.
saying, you tried. But God says you can't. It's like relationship. You really can't have an equal affection, high connection with two, your spouse and someone else.
Yeah, there was
And
a
they'll be
country.
happy.
There was a country western song about that.
Oh,
It was. I loved it. Oh, I'm talking maybe 34 years ago.
okay.
You can't have your Kate and Edith too.
I've never heard of that
Oh,
one.
I love that.
All right.
Yes. So you can't have these two loves.
Right. Okay. I've never heard of that one.
You're
You're
going to look that one up, though.
Kate.
You
Kate
can't have your Kate and
and
Edith too.
too. You got to admit, that's pretty clever.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's right up there with George Strait. All my exes live in Texas. That's why
I
I
hang my
reside
hat in Tennessee.
There you go. Or the Eagles, 7 women on my mind. 4 who want to own me, 2 who want to stone me. One says she's a friend of mine. All right, now we've made people roll their eyes and say, boys, why don't you just read the notes on the bottom of the study Bible? We'd be ahead of ourselves on that one. Because you might discover you can do that on your own, and you need us like nothing. But why would we try to? And we are all for the notes of the study Bible. 100%. It's all good stuff. Exactly.
Especially since you wrote some
Well,
of
I
them.
mean, those are the weaker ones, but at least we don't put our names on them. I know some of the people. I know some names at some places, but anyway, you cannot. Why can't you equally love 2 masters? He says you can't do it.
You're devoted to one and despise the other. You love the one and you hate the other. And
It's going to be one or the other. By the way, is he
And-
saying you're going to be flip-flopping?
yeah.
And then-
Ooh. To me,
Today,
it almost sounds like
tomorrow? No.
you're really you gotta pick. So I have 2 football teams that I like to follow.
Oh,
Packers way up here.
yeah.
But I like the Bills because I lived
Oh.
out there
Sure.
and I followed them and I still
Yeah.
keep up. But if the 2 of them played, now what?
Yeah, thank
Now-
goodness they're
Now they're
right.
yeah, so they might play each other once every few years, but I'm here to tell you, I still have my Packer jersey on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm more devoted to that one.
There you go. I guess we all come from that background, that past. I mean, I grew up in Minnesota.
Yep.
My mother was
Yep.
the greatest Minnesota Twins fan ever.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she loved the
Kirby
Twins.
Puckett,
Oh, that was the days. Oh,
Harmon Killebrew.
Exactly. See you Game 7 coming. Kirby hits a home run.
Oh, yeah.
Game 6 and all that. 91. Oh man, great stuff. But my mother could never imagine living in Wisconsin. When my mom got older, and like, Mom, what? You could come and live by us. There's a assisted living half a block away. Yeah, but she'd be in Wisconsin.
It's Wisconsin.
And we have the Brewers and the dreaded Packers.
Oh,
no,
Joe Cap would never forgive me. Fran Tarkington would never
Bill Brown.
forgive me.
Oh, Dave
Bill-
Osborne. I know them all. Carl Eller.
Bill Brown, number 30,
30.
came from Mendota, Illinois.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a bow-legged
Yep,
guy,
yep,
but my gosh, he played.
Not far from my mom's hometown.
Wonderful.
Yep.
All right. So we cannot
Larry
serve-
Krause, Missouri Synod Lutheran.
I didn't
Anyway,
know that.
here we go.
Oh,
Yep,
well,
yep,
okay,
yep.
good. You can't serve both. On the one hand, your description of the form-loving versus the Mr. Creative,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
they don't get along.
No,
But now, is it that case here, God and that which He's made?
they serve two different purposes, don't they?
Oh, okay, you go.
God serves the purpose of purpose and meaning and eternity,
Right.
and the mammon, the money, is to serve me.
Right.
So that helps to, and actually, there's God, me,
Right.
and my stuff.
That's it. That's it exactly.
God is the master of both of these,
But I ignore that because I want to be the exclusive money master.
and I want to put money in the place of God.
Right.
Yeah.
Or say, God, why don't you just take a little hiatus? I'm going to take care of some money details. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, that's good.
But then I'll come back down
I know
here.
right where you are when I need you.
Exactly. And in the meantime, I've got to, given the warning we had before, I got to make sure my money's in the right place because there's thieves and robbers and moth and rust and it just
So that's taking my
never ends.
time. It's taking my energy.
Yeah,
I'm serving it,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, and it's a voracious. There's my word of the day. There's my voracious appetite of money to demand attention.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's,
that odd?
That's Jerry Seinfeld in one of his stand-up. They always say, "Let your money work for you."
Okay,
My money seems to be unemployed.
that's good. I like that. That's good. But I feel like I have to attend to it because of the warning that Jesus says. We'd agree. Moth, rust, thieves, they're going to break in.
Yeah.
My money is going to be diminished, and somehow that matters because it's both my master, but I try to be its master.
Yeah.
So its downfall is mine.
So you also get to define yourself in light of your master.
Oh.
So I am sorry to bring the Packers up again, but
Yeah, I
all
know.
these guys that played for Vince Lombardi always
Yeah.
made sure they announced, "I played for Vince Lombardi."
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
like Vince.
That's it.
Here's what I learned
That's
from
how you got
Vince.
it in the hall.
This is right. There you go.
Right.
That's why we were effective and victorious and so forth. I'm a reflection of Vince Lombardi.
Exactly.
And the challenge is, do I become a reflection of my stuff?
Yeah.
Or am I a reflection of my God, my creator, my redeemer?
I like your 1, 2, 3. So I was made to reflect God.
Mm-hmm.
Is my stuff a reflection then of me? Because I'm looking to be like God. I want something to reflect me. So my stuff reflects who I am.
Yeah. And
if
how-
you don't know me, you can at least know me through my stuff.
And how I use my stuff.
Give me more on that. I don't know.
So maybe I've got a good amount of money,
Okay.
but like the man who left Lazarus sitting there
Yeah.
with the dogs licking
Right.
and stepped over him, never shared any of his money.
Right.
There you go. That's a reflection. The manner in which I use my mammon
Yeah.
reflects my relationship with
Right.
my money, but
Right.
also with God.
Because you and I have known people in parish life, and not right away, because here's the mystery. They had money. but you would never know.
No, no, no.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
heavens.
Yep, yep,
no.
yep, yep.
And I think every congregation within the confines of that setting has those people who are very modest in appearance and what they
Sure.
do. And only by accident do you find out, holy cow.
Yeah, Pastor, what does that family need?
Yeah.
It's 20,000 for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we can come up with half of that.
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
And then-
but don't say anything. Don't
Yeah,
put it in the
oh, yeah.
bulletin. Do not put it in the
Don't-
no
Don't
brass
screw a plaque on that.
Nothing. Don't say a
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
Though he was rich, yet for us became poor.
That we might have the richest of God in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, that works not just with money. Haven't you also seen people who do the kindest thing
Oh,
for a church, but don't say anything?
No.
You know, they wash the windows, they shovel the sidewalk, or
take the time to do it.
do it, and they're just in and out.
Yeah.
And it's almost like having elves. You know, you walk in and
Yeah.
say, "How did this happen?" What?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Well, they don't leave a card.
No.
You know, created or cleaned
Yeah,
by.
they don't call me. Oh, yeah.
And by the way, did you
see?
notice how
Yeah.
good job I did? You
Yeah.
know, no. Those are wonderful people. In fact, don't you think when we get to heaven, I don't know if we will, we'll find out that there are far
You
more
don't think we
of
will
those.
get to heaven?
I'm not really sure. But we'll find out there are far more of those than you and I are conscious
Oh.
of. How did this place keep going? Well, it wasn't you and me.
No.
You know, yeah, we stood up there and we did the sermons and we
Yeah.
met people, and I'm
Yep,
all for
yep.
that. But
What really made it
kept
tick.
going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So we cannot serve two masters, though we try. Are we ready to try to just say a little bit in 25 about worry?
How much time have we got?
We got about 10 minutes. I was thinking, I'm looking at Andy. Andy's got 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So, verse 25 of chapter 6,
That's all we're going to be. Yep.
Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing?"
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. So he starts here with a question we have to contemplate. It's like, wait a minute. I don't know. Food's
what
pretty
is
important.
Clothing. Everybody
Clothing
wants
is
me
important.
to have that.
As a matter of fact, there are many times I open up my refrigerator and say, there's nothing to eat. And I open my closet and say, I have nothing to wear. And to be honest with you, we could stay away from any shopping center
Oh, heavens, yes.
for a month.
Oh, my
At
goodness.
least.
If there's some blizzard and half of Wisconsin goes to, hit Pick and Save and
Yeah,
Sendex, in reality, we're fine.
I would
we
never.
might have to get to that second row of soup or whatever.
Yes.
But it's there.
Yeah, that old dented can of mackerel in the back. But we wouldn't be malnourished.
No. My poor mother always hoped that we would, and rarely did we go, into town or something, but that we could stop at fast food on the way home. A&W, where they used to put the tray on the window.
Yeah.
And we just in the car. But my dad, no, he just hated to be away from the farm. So Mom would say, well, can't we stop? On our way home. And we had time. It's like 2 p.m. And then, well, can't we stop? And my dad's answer was, what, don't we have food at home? Well, we got half a cow in the freezer.
He
dairy.
was a good practical man.
Exactly.
My mother-in-law, God love her, and I would say, we'd go down there and say, hey, we're great. It's great to be down here. Let's take you and Ed out for dinner.
Let's go out.
Well, we have plenty of food here.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't have to cook. But I like it.
Yes.
I like it. And then we're at home. Okay,
Fine.
I'm good with that.
We're good.
Yeah.
And I mean, for us, food at home was green beans, of which my mother put up a gazillion.
Okay. I'd
or
be
carrots,
good with that.
Canned potatoes. Oh, heavens.
Oh, I'm good with
we
that.
pick potatoes forever. And any beef you want. I mean, I grew up, I was so tired of T-bone steaks. Oh, it's just, now I look back at that. Hey,
I heard Andy groan.
I know. We rarely had hamburgers, I remember.
You were
We just
tired
had
of T-bones,
steak.
Andy.
Roast steaks.
This guy owes us.
Oh, I mean, again, we had a cow in the freezer always, and if we got down to the halfway mark, we fill her
Here comes
up again,
another one.
and here comes another one. We kept the locker plant in business, but all right. So, isn't life more than food and clothing? No, but notice this: on account of this, I say to you, isn't that an interesting beginning? On
Therefore.
account of what?
On account of
Therefore,
this.
On account
Yeah,
of this.
Based on what I've already said.
Okay, what is that? You can't serve two masters.
Yep. You're laying up the
You're
wrong treasures.
Right.
The
On
I.
account of this,
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah. And
Don't worry.
because you are all tied up in this,
Right.
I tell you, stop it.
Stop it. Right. That
Just
would have to
stop.
be it. That's the understood. Now you got the message. Stop serving two masters.
Yeah.
Therefore, then you can stop worrying.
Yeah.
But if you don't get that from the previous verse, you're still going to be churning over, well, maybe I'm serving the mammon of clothing and food and on it, and then something makes me feel like, wait, I'm missing something, or there's some other obligation. That terrible, sneaky feeling that I was supposed to do something, but I haven't done it, nor can I remember it, but by golly, I feel it.
You have that too?
Oh, my heavens. You know, for years, when I started teaching, I would have the dream where I'm in some upper level class at the university and everybody's turning in their 20-page paper. What paper? And I would have this terrible feeling of, I forgot to do the paper. Then I'd wake up and I said, I'm the professor. What? I'm not turning it in. That's their worry.
I used to have that.
Oh, I hated that one.
It's the end of the semester and I get my schedule for exams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can feel this coming.
I never went to that class.
Exactly.
I didn't know I had
now
that
what
class.
do I do? Do I show up? It'll be a massacre. Yeah. Or with our schedule, and not folding the CUW schedule, it's kind of a baffling thing. When is your final exam? You know, and you're looking at this chart, and I've always had this fear that I'm going to miss it or I'm going to show up as an empty room. So I always loved when some well-meaning student would say, Dr. Paula, when is our final exam? And I would give a half-hearted, well, I think it's Wednesday at 7:30, and you know who I look at? The front row.
Sarah.
Absolutely. Because if Sarah nods her head, yeah, it is.
Because she had that written down the first day of class.
Day one. And in fact, if I say it's Wednesday at 7:30, they're still not sure. But if they see Sarah saying it is, okay, then it is.
Now
They trust Sarah
I don't
more.
teach there anymore.
Yeah.
And I haven't in 8 years. So
But the memories are right there.
I can be bold enough to just say, I used to listen to these kids about, I got this horrible exam. You know, the nurses had such terrible.
Horrible.
I got this 20-page paper. I haven't. I'll do the exam the last day of class. And I got, in trouble for that.
Yeah, because
couple
there's
times.
a chart.
There's a chart.
And if you can't figure it out, really, it's sort of an IQ test to being a professor. So, Bob, if you can't figure
thanks
out
a
the
lot.
chart, then we won't be calling on you next time.
Now I know why I'm not.
He didn't pass the chart test.
Yeah, he
It's a
couldn't.
one-question chart test. When's your
So,
final?
I wasn't the guy in triplicate. I was the loosey-goosey
Yes,
guy
right,
over
exactly.
here.
Finals. What finals?
Yeah, on the final day.
Final day.
And the kids loved it.
Right, and they're there.
And they were.
And you didn't have to figure out when
Oh, no.
We've had 45 hours on the same day and time. I think we have it down by now.
And I didn't have to come that day.
Well, there was that too. Oh, well, interesting. All right, so we're not going to worry about eating, drinking, body, and such because
of his rhetorical question. Is not life more important than the body? Right?
But then if somebody says that,
Life's not more important. Is life more important than the food, the body more than the clothing?
Right.
Well, I guess.
But doesn't, like the simple one, doesn't the food provide the life of the body?
There you go.
You take my food away.
And the clothing.
That
protects-
too. Here in Wisconsin, I'll freeze to death before I'll starve.
Yep.
Some other climates, you'll finally starve before you freeze. But either way, don't I need those to sustain the body and life? So it's almost as though, once again, we have this two that we have to resolve. We've got God and mammon, and we're somewhere in the middle.
Exactly.
We did that last time.
So,
And now, but I need food and clothing because aren't they the essence of sustaining my life? What do I just focus on life and not worry about food, clothing?
yeah.
Are they just going to fly in? We know, and I'm advancing this, that the birds of the air are going to come, but surely you're not going to just like Harry Potter with the owls, fly in our food and our clothing? Don't you want me to do something, be involved in that? So these would be questions that are,
Should I just sit there and wait for you to
Exactly.
deliver?
like manna. How much work did you have to put into having the manna fall every day?
Go pick some
Go
up.
pick some up. You betcha.
Here comes a quail.
There you go. Right. And I always thought that it's the youngest one who always got the job of going out and getting the manna. That's because I'm the youngest. I know I would have gotten stuck going to get the manna.
Danny, you go down to
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
driveway and get the mail.
Yeah, right.
And how long was the driveway?
4/10 of a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost a half mile. Yeah. And if it was just walking, it was, Later, when the motorcycles came into my life, that was like, no problem.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Right back. I might go a little bit there and then come back, That's all good. All right. Oh, so don't worry. Don't worry.
And then our next time, Jesus will give us some reasons why we shouldn't worry.
Right. He's going to look at things that don't worry, and they have no reason to.
Mm-hmm.
How worried can a flower be? No.
Yeah. And so when we were children, we were afraid of something. Our parents would say, "Don't worry, because."
Right. We mentioned this. You can't just take something away
Yeah.
without giving a filler.
Yeah. Yeah. My granddaughter was moved from the 5th grade basketball team to with the 7th and 8th grader.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
Of course.
Well, just stop worrying, because you're just going to go out and do your best and have fun.
Right. Exactly.
No one expects more than what you can do.
And to remember, it's 7th and 8th grade basketball. We're not talking the NBA championship here.
No. And nobody's going to remember 20 years from now.
No, exactly.
So.
I doubt she's going to make a career of this. So, no, it was there. And have fun with your friends. That's all it is. So don't worry. There are those things that do not worry, and look at the beauty of them. Flowers,
Yeah.
they outdo. Birds, they look happy. They're free-minded.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're unconscious of the brevity of their life. That's going to be another future idea. We, on the other hand, are conscious of the promise of eternal life.
Yeah.
Yet, oddly, we're the ones who worry, and they don't.
And we cling on to life as we do
Yes.
everything to
Isn't that
prolong
something?
it, which I'm not saying that's
right,
bad.
Right,
But,
but
yeah.
those.
I
whose
know
life
when
is
we get to heaven, we're going to say, I wonder why
yes,
I wanted to prolong
I
this.
held on to this for so long.
Yeah.
It's sort of like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of heights, but we've all come down a ladder or something, and we don't know where it's going to end, right? And then there are no more rungs, and you have to put your foot down, and you don't know, where am I? Am I 5 feet up yet, or am I 5 inches up? And haven't you had somebody just put your foot down? No, I mean it. Just put it down. You're okay. Put it down. Oh, I'm there already. But we cling to the
And now I'm
rungs of
comfortable.
our life. Yeah,
We do,
I know
yeah.
the rungs of my life, and I'm clinging to them because that last step, what's it going to bring me?
Yep.
There you go. So thankfully, God says, I've got you on that. Well, we thank our friends.
Yeah, this is looking good.
There we go. We'll take on the don't worry, and here's the reason.
Yep.
In 26 and following. And thank you again. Our new year is still new.
It's fresh.
Ish. Your resolutions are what, week and a half old?
Oh, mine are still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make a resolution.
I'm doing really well on. There's neither. What would I say? Was it?
No effort.
No pain or no effort.
Mm-hmm.
No pain, no effort to lose 5 pounds, and I'm doing really well on the pain and effort scale.
No, I am too.
I've nailed it.
Mhm.
No, exactly. So we thank you very much for being with us.
God bless. See you in
Thank you.
church.
Yep.